Good evening, world. It's coming to 5 o'clock. I got slices again today, right? But today they gave me a different barbecue sauce. They gave me a spicier barbecue sauce than the one I had yesterday. So the pizza will still be amazing. It might not taste as good, right? But I mean, but in 15 minutes I'm gonna go upstairs and get my pizza. Obviously. Yeah. Yo, Ivan, you and VJ are gonna be successful movie stars. Yes, we will. The most famous movie stars in the world, guys. Yeah, the most famous movie stars in the world, me and VJ, right? And the highest paid. As these Hollywood actors don't make billions in Hollywood. No, they make their millions. They don't make their billions like me. Me and VJ are making our billions off all our movies. Something crazy. Because we're God and we're special. We have the keys, obviously. That's why the gates want me to sell. That way I don't make those billions. I make my millions, but I don't make my billions. I make my 5, 6 million, 4 million off the movie, and they take all the rest of the money. The Hollywood companies take all the rest of the money. They're gonna dupe you, Ivan. That's why I came with the keys. The way they don't dupe me at the gates. Yeah. Yeah. So I have a natural dream. Yeah. My dream is being a movie star with VJ. That's my dream, obviously. Even when I was younger, I always wanted to be an actor. Like, always deep down, I always wanted to be a famous actor. I saw all these movies. I saw these famous people. Yeah, I'd love to be famous one day and rich. The whole time, the son of God, I have the keys, and I'm only poor because the gates outdoors are supposed to be multi-billionaire successful. Obviously, crazy story. Huh? I thought I was an average person, guys. When I watched movies on theaters, when I saw Will Smith, Keanu Reeves, all these Hollywood actors, even John Boyega, I'm like, man, these guys are big, man. I wish I could be a famous movie star like that. And the whole time I'm bigger than all those guys, I have the keys. I'm just poor because the gates locked the doors on me, right? That's why I'm poor. Obviously, the gates locked the doors on me. Obviously, that's why I'm poor. Otherwise, I'd be filthy rich, right? Yeah, if you're too powerful, we're enemies. We don't want you being king with BJ. Lock all the doors on Ivan, and while we get to make our money. How's that fair, guys? Ivan, it's not fair when you're king. You're the main event with VJ. It's a monopoly. All those billions are going to you, and we're getting leftover peanuts with a side tension. It's not fair, Ivan. Yeah, obviously that's why you guys lock the doors on me. Obviously, you don't want me being king. You envy the fact of having my wealth. You don't want me being successful with VJ. You envy my relationship with VJ. Obviously, you guys are crazy people. Good 10 minutes. 12 minutes ago, just got my pizza right. But they gave me a different barbecue sauce. It's a spicier one. I tried it. It's not like the one I had yesterday, right? Yeah. Oh well. What kind of pizza you get, Ivan? I got the bacon lover, the double bacon meat lover. That's arguably the best pizza, right? The meat lover with extra bacon. That's amazing. As meat lover is my favorite pizza, obviously. Like, duh, meat lover is obviously the best pizza because you have all the meat and everything, right? I love veggie, I love pepperoni, I love Mexican, I love barbecue chicken. Those are good too, but the meat lover is my favorite, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, Ivan, that's not fair, man. Like, when you're king with VJ, man, you guys are going to be the most famous movie stars in the world. We're all the side attention and all those Hollywood actors. And you're making all that money. All those billions are going to you. And you're stealing from us, Ivan. Yeah, affecting the entertainment industry a little bit, me and VJ, but like the Hollywood companies will still make their money if they charge more. As guaranteed, the ticket prices will soar when I'm king. When I start Skies Entertainment, they're gonna raise the prices to maybe 17, 50, even $18 for the Hollywood companies to make their money. Right now, theater tickets are what, like 12, 13, $14 around there? Yeah, probably go up to maybe 17, $18 ticket prices now. For the Hollywood companies to maintain their income, to make their $1 billion, $800 million, they have to charge more. And the streaming services are gonna, the prices are gonna soar up. The monthly fees are gonna soar too. Probably Netflix will probably go up to maybe $25 a month now, $24 a month for them to make their money because they're all these Hollywood film studios are a side tension. The world's mainly buzzing about the Zane's movie with Ivan and VJ, not their movies. Don't have you guys inside now. Do the fans still care about the Hollywood actors movies? Yes, they do. They still care about the movies, but they don't care about it as much compared to Ivan's movie with VJ. They don't really care about it that much compared to Ivan Zane's movie. That's my point, right? But they care about the movies. They're still gonna watch it. My point is they're distracted by the trend, Ivan VJ's trend and Ivan VJ's glory and their film studio. Like they're distracted by that. That's why these Hollywood actors in Hollywood are now the side attention. They're not the main event anymore. Obviously, as right now, all these big Hollywood actors are the main event in Hollywood. When I'm king, they're no longer the main event. Obviously, they're side attention. Don't hate me, guys. I'm saying, Guys from Sarah. That's why they're all begging because they want to be a part of the main event with Live and VJ for the movies, man. Yo, and I want to be a phase movie star with you. I want you to get me on Hollywood and get paid all that money, man. We will phase you, then be the side tension in the Hollywood system. Yes. Be the side tension in the Hollywood system. Like, you know. Pizza's almost ready, guys. Yeah. We're gonna watch tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll watch The Chosen, finish season 4, and I'm gonna watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms. And I do want to watch Jurassic Park Rebirth, but I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens. Obviously tomorrow, right? What's your most anticipated movie this year, Ivan? Avengers is obviously my most anticipated movie for 2026, but I don't know much about the other movies coming out this year. I know there's a movie called Mercy. I want to watch that. Primate, The Mummy. Those are 3 movies I have on my radar I want to watch. And also Avengers Doomsday. And the Spider-Man movie too with Tom Holland. Right? Those are all big movies this year. And the Odyssey is coming out this year too, right? Yeah, the Odyssey is coming out this year too, I believe. That's probably the big one, right? The Odyssey and Avengers Doomsday are the 2 big ones. Obviously. Yeah. With Matt Damon, right? The Odyssey with Matt Damon. Yeah. So I have a feeling the movie will be fun. Oh yeah. EV's gonna have a blast from our movies. Yeah. Misha will tell me, Ivan, even though making a movie is bloodsport, there's Ivan, it's fun, Ivan. I've been to many movies in Hollywood, it's fun. And we know we're gonna get paid a lot of money for it. That's why me and Misha are gonna have a blast filming the movies, because we know we're movie stars, featured on the magazines and everything. We signed that mega deal with Amazon, we're getting paid so much money for it. Like for The Great Escape, I only have to work for maybe 4 months. Dirty work, but the 4 months are gonna fly by, and me and VJ get our checks for the merch, for the movie, for the game, we get paid, man. So much money. Billions of dollars, man. Yeah, man. That's why me and VJ live a lot. That's why VJ's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why the Hollywood actors, agents, they want a bigger cut of the back end money. Because they know it's in the billions, man. That's why they want a bigger cut of that, obviously. Because they want a bigger paycheck. I'm not going to have these Hollywood actors do me. I'm sorry. I'm not going to have these actors do me. There you go. Yeah. There's also a movie with Dylan O'Brien and Rachel McAdams. I want to watch that movie too. I forget what it's called though. Like Dylan O'Brien is Rachel McAdams' boss, and then they get stranded in an island, and now Dylan O'Brien is no longer the boss of her in that island, and she's evil to him and everything, something like that, right? It looks like a good movie. I'm gonna watch that too, obviously. Yeah, yeah. But Zay is really dirty work. I want to be shooting for like 10 months, man. Like, oh my, about a year of shooting. 1 year of fucking shooting, man. It's something crazy. People will tell me, oh, I've been prepared for the dirty work, man. You're looking at like almost a year of shooting, Ivan. That's not fun. A year is long, man. Shooting for 1 year, that's a long time. But me and Vijay know we're going to get paid a lot of money for it. We work hard and we get paid for it, obviously, right? Yeah, Ivan, it's dirty work, Ivan, but we're going to have a blast from the movie, Ivan. The end product, we know the end product will be cool once the world sees the trailer. Once the post-production team edits the footage and they add in all the visual effects and special effects and the world sees the trailer and everything, but that was demons, that hard work paid off. I mean, you're going to get paid a lot of money for it, right? There we go. And the Hollywood actors are getting paid a lot of money for it too, for Zanus. Money that they don't make in Hollywood, right? They're getting paid. They're not making the money me and Vij are making, but the Hollywood actors for Zanus are getting paid, obviously, a lot of money. As you guys know how much money I want to pay the Hollywood Zanus actors, right? Yeah. Pizza's almost ready, guys. And now this, I'm going to enjoy show with you guys with a beer. And I'll watch maybe YouTube stuff, I don't know. Yeah. Pizza's ready in 3 minutes. Go upstairs and get my pizza. How long do you warm your pizza for, Ivan? Like 50 minutes. Because I want it to be nice and crunchy and harder. It tastes better. I don't like it when it's a bit doughy, right? That's why now I don't warm it there. I just warm it at home. Because it tastes better when you warm it for like 50 minutes in the oven. The pizza tastes better. Instead of warming it there. They only warm it for like 2 minutes there. By the time you arrive home, your pizza's cold. It's still amazing, but taste is a bit cold and it's a bit doughy. I prefer to put it in the oven, obviously, right? Because it's not fresh pizza, right? It's not fresh pizza, the slices at Bob's, right? But Bob's has amazing slices, man. The best slices in Elmer. Their pizza's not the best in Elmer. It's up there for me, maybe top 3, top 4 for me. But their slices are amazing. They have amazing slices. They have amazing side stuff, too. Amazing food, Bob's. I recommend you guys try Bob's Pizza. You're welcome, guys. I'm promoting your business, right? That's what I'm saying. Have amazing food. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I read your book, man. Your book is sick. I know. My book's a masterpiece, man. Well, the gates want to control it. Yeah. Yeah, well, if you turn that into a movie looking at the greatest story ever told, when you remember, you'll see that when you read my book, guys. The greatest story ever told. Yeah, man. You're looking at the greatest story ever told. Yeah. All the Hollywood actors' agents will be calling when your office is over for business. Oh, yeah, they will. They all want to be a part of that's in a story. And they want out. Don't forget, they want out of Hollywood, those guys. Ivan's company is my ticket out of Hollywood. You can pay more, give him better perks. I can be world famous with him, and I'm going to get my freedom with him instead of being in Hollywood, being a dirty slave. Ivan's, the agents are all going to tell the actors, yeah, man, Sky is your ticket out of this place, out of the Hollywood system. That's why they're all calling, obviously. It's crazy. They want to be in my movie so bad, obviously, the Hollywood actors. And that's why they're all begging the Zanus for word, but the Zanus are not going to give the word. They're selfish. I'm not giving you word. If I asked you for word, you wouldn't give word either. I'm not giving you word, man. I'm not going to give word, obviously. Those guys are selfish. 60 minutes, I'll go get my slices, guys. Yeah. 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 I mean, it's not fair, man. When you're king, I'm not kidding around, man. If you really want to start that films with VJ, man, don't do that. That's what's like. We're gonna feel like shit. All the Hollywood actors have that thought. Yeah, man. If Ivan starts that film suit with VJ better than Hollywood, we're all gonna feel like shit because with the side tension in the entertainment industry, and Ivan and VJ are gonna be like, yes, we are. That's why all the agents and managers in Hollywood are gonna be calling my office once it's open for business and I start the process of the Zane's movie. They're all calling, man. It's crazy. They're all calling. Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna go just get my pizza. Back in a sec. Don't hate him, Skip the movie when I got load. Ready, guys. Well, I was just to get my slices. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit for like 4 minutes. They gave me a different barbecue sauce though. The barbecue sauce they gave me is a spicier one. It's different than the one I usually get because I tried it with a spoon, right? When I put the barbecue sauce in my slices before I put it in the oven, it tasted different. So the slices might not taste as good, but it'll be amazing, but it won't taste as good, right? Yeah. That's what the Hollywood actors will. Yeah, the Hollywood actors will go on a panic. Once I start Scott's name with VJ, the Hollywood actors, agents, and all these actors are gonna panic, obviously, a little bit. They're looking at a little bit of a panic because Ivan and VJ, King, Queen, being movie stars is affecting the entertainment industry. It's a monopoly, man. All that money's going to Ivan and VJ, and the Hollywood companies get the leftovers, the peanuts of it. That's why the Hollywood actors will go into a little bit of a panic. They're worried about their careers. Like, yeah, man, like this could fuck up my television show career. Yeah, they're panicking, obviously. As many movies, quite a bit of movies will make money and quite a bit of shows will be popular, but me starting Scott's Entertainment will be affecting the industry as quite a bit of television shows are going to be canceled because of Ivan and VJ Scott's Entertainment Company, and a lot of movies will be flopping in the box office because the world, even though they care about those Hollywood actors' movies, they don't really care about it compared to the way they care about Ivan Zane's movie. So I'm affecting the entertainment industry a little bit, but like my point is, a lot of television shows and movies are still going to be successful, but quite a bit are going to flop, and quite a bit of shows are going to flop too, because the world is mainly hyping about Zane's. They don't really care that much about those other television shows and movies compared to the way they care about me, VJ's movie. Guys from Sarah. That's why the ticket prices are going to soar. They're going to go up to maybe $17, $15, $18 for the Hollywood companies to make their money. Yeah, we have to charge more if we want to make our money, man. Obviously. Because Ivan's affecting the entertainment industry with VJ. Yes, I am. Yes, we are, right? Yes, we are. Yeah. That's what's there. My pizza's warm. I just hope this barbecue sauce is good, man. They gave me a different barbecue sauce, man. Fucking guys. Yeah. Yeah, you always get your slices. Yeah, the slices are good. That's all I always get. It's cheap, man. It's like $11, $13 for two slices, a drink, and two dips. It's cheap. That's why I get it all the time, right? The barbecue sauce is still good. It's not as good as the other one, though. All right, you really think the Hollywood actors will panic? Yeah, a little bit, obviously, because they're scared about their careers, obviously, right? They're worried about their own careers. Yeah, because if you want to have a successful career in Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, you need to make the actors need to make the companies money. If you're not making the companies money, that can damage your career, obviously. Yeah, so I'm saying, huh? The television shows, the ratings, right? The movies have to make money, obviously. Yeah. I told you, even though A-listers can sell their movies, A-listers also have flops in their careers too, right? Don't hate me, guys, I'm saying. They also have flops, but they also have successes. So they're scared, okay, I and Media are now king, queen. Like, this is going to affect our career. Like, they have that worry. Because we're not Ivan and VJ. We can't compete with Ivan and VJ. Yeah, they're not us, right? Yeah, I mean, once you're king, it's like the end of all of our career. Obviously. In the sense that there's a side tension. That's what they mean when they say end of our career. It doesn't mean their career is over, no. Or for some of them, their career is over. Don't hate me, guys, I'm saying. But in most cases, it just means that there's a side tension. That's what they mean when they say their career is over. They're not the main event anymore. They're side tension. Guys, I'm saying. They're the side money, right? Whereas Ivan and VJ are the main money. Monopoly, the majority of the money is going to Ivan and VJ. And they get the side money, obviously. How's the pizza? It's amazing, but this barbecue sauce is not as good as the other one, right? It's a spicy one. The barbecue sauce I usually give me is a sweet one. The sweet one's better. This one's a spicy one. It's okay, but the slice is really good, but it's not as good as yesterday's slice, right? Alright, just a fucking dick, man. You're putting us down. What you chose to do is evil to me, so you get what you deserve, right? There you go. Yeah. All the Hollywood actors are getting what they deserve when I'm king, right? Yeah, you did this evil to me, and then now when I'm king, you're the side tension, and you're left behind. I'm the main event with BJ. They get what they deserve, and I save some of them for my movie, but after that, they're going back to Hollywood and be left behind. Not going to be signing them when they beg, right? No. So if you think a lot of shows will get canceled, one of you guys are naming, oh yeah, obviously, a lot of shows will get canceled. Some big movies might even flop. because the fans have less interest in the Hollywood movies. They have more interest in me and VJ's movie. So it's affecting the entertainment industry a little bit, but there's still going to be a lot of successes for television shows and movies. But I am affecting the entertainment industry a little bit, obviously. That's all right. Yeah. That's why the gates see me and VJ as thieves. Two reasons: because our money they don't touch. All the money around the world's under the power control, but our money they don't touch, so they see us as thieves. They don't touch our money. At the same time, we are affecting obviously the entertainment industry a little bit, quite a bit. As a lot of shows are going to get canceled because of Sky Source. Fans lose interest. They don't really care about the show anymore, and they're all mainly hyping about Zanus, tuning into the website, the trends. And a lot of movies will be successful, but quite a bit of big movies will be flopping too because the fans have less interest in the Hollywood movies. They're more interested in IMVJ's movie. So I am affecting the entertainment industry a little bit. If the Hollywood companies charge more, they'll still make their money in most cases, right? Don't even say, yeah. I'm sorry. This pizza is amazing, but the barbecue sauce, I don't like it as much as the other one, right? This is a spicy one, yeah. Yeah, Hollywood is like a what? There's an industry that makes hundreds of billions every year. Obviously, it's one of the gatekeepers' business that they own. So they know when I'm king, I'm affecting that business a little bit, their business, that business a little bit that they own. But all the businesses around the world are still making their money, but they're just greedy pigs, obviously. You see me just thieves, obviously, right? Yeah, Ivan, you and VJ are going to be affecting our entertainment industry in Hollywood, Ivan. We own the Hollywood system. If you start your film studio, you're affecting our entertainment industry, Ivan. The gaming industry too, don't forget that. I'm releasing games too. And the merch industry too, right? Which is all part of Hollywood pretty much, right? Yeah. So the Hollywood actors really have that feeling that their career is over. When you're a king of the, oh yeah, they will. They have that feeling, obviously, that their career is over. Obviously, it's not over, but they have that feeling like no one cares about their careers, no one cares about them anymore. You guys from Sayar? Don't hit me, guys from Sayar. They have that shitty feeling. That's why they flick shit, obviously. And they all want to be my movie, obviously, right, with BJ. Their career's not over. The fans, well, for some of them, for some of the Hall actors, obviously their careers, they'll struggle a bit with their careers, obviously, but like most of them will still be fine. The Hall comics just have to charge more for their theater tickets, and most of the movies, big chunk of the movies should make money. Oh, yeah, yeah. But the Hall actors have that feeling that their career is over. That's some Sarah, even though it's not over, for most of them, anyways, they have that feeling. But once I start Sky's Entertainment Watch, like you're gonna get the news that like some big television shows lost viewership and they end up canceling the show. A lot of shows will get canceled. More movies will be flopping in the box office because all the interest is drawn towards Sky Sword, the Sky Sword Dance movie, less on those movies, obviously. Sorry, BVG are a boss, obviously. It's a monopoly, right? Pretty much a monopoly, right? Yeah, I don't hate him saying that. Yeah. That's why the Gates see me as fucking with their money. Because our money, they don't touch, they don't control that. I have the keys to the kingdom, that's power. And they know if I start that film soon, I will be affecting their Hollywood system that they own, right? A little bit, right? Quite a bit, a little bit. Yeah. You see me as a thief. Yeah, and if I sell it to you, you're also stealing my money too, man, you fucking hypocrite. So who's the real thief? Me or you? You're the real thief, not me. Yeah. Did you enjoy your pizza, Ivan? It was good, but it wasn't as good as yesterday's pizza. Because the barbecue sauce they gave me is a different barbecue sauce. It's like a spicy one. That's how I'm gonna make sure they give me the right barbecue sauce. Because this sauce is not the one they usually give me, but they gave me a different one. Yeah. That was pretty good pizza. Not as good as yesterday though, because they gave me the different barbecue sauce, a spicy one, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing you in Legion movies fucking glory. That's heavenly glory. Yeah, it is. That's why the Hollywood actors feel like shit. They can't compete with that, right? They see him in the trailer. Yeah, no, we can't compete with Ivan. Ivan has the god gene. He steals the show on the scene with VJ. We can't compete with that, man. That's why they all feel like shit. They feel like their career is over. Because I'm so special on the screen. That's why I'm worth so much money. VJ right now. It's glory, man. Me being in a movie. It's fucking heavenly glory. Yeah, man. It's a show. It's like watching a show, right? You see with the movie right now. That's why me and VJ are getting paid the big bucks, because we're worth that money. You know. I haven't just man. You really think the Hollywood celebrities will panic? Yeah, they will. The agents, managers, the executives, the producers, the directors are gonna panic obviously a little bit because they know they're not like once they know like Scars is over business, that's when the Hollywood actors will begin to panic a little bit because they know their careers are now the side attention. Ivan and VJ are the main event for Zanus. So they feel like as if their career is over. They're worried about their own career. Like, what if this fucks up my career? I have a successful television show. What if my show gets canceled because the world doesn't really care about it that much anymore? They only care about Ivan and Zayn, so they're scared of Hollywood actors a little bit. They have that worry about their own careers. Especially the B actors. Well, the A actors, most of them should be fine. Obviously, because the A actors are very iconic enough, and Hollywood charges like $70, $80 for a ticket. They're still going to make their money in most cases, anyways. In some cases, obviously. But they're worried. Like, a lot of the A actors are worried too, and the B actors are worried. I hope my show doesn't get canceled. I hope my movie doesn't flop, man. Like, you guys, I'm saying? I hope my big budget movie makes money. It doesn't flop because of this. They have a little bit of that worry. They're going to panic a little bit, obviously, right? Like, duh, you know. Yeah. It's not just Hollywood. You also have YouTube. All the YouTube guys on YouTube are going to panic too. They're scared because Ivan's now king. Less fans are interested in their channels now. John Campia, Rame Burnett, obviously, even Mr. Beast, he has the biggest channel on YouTube. Even he might panic. Brad will panic. Like, they're all going to, Nina 2 Stars, they're all going to panic a little bit. Because they're scared less fans are going to tune into their videos now because I and VJ are the main event. Obviously. But I guarantee you the YouTube ad money will go up with the YouTubers. That way they make more money, right? Yeah, the economy, I'm affecting the economy a little bit, obviously. It's not just Hollywood, you also have the YouTubers, which will be affected a little bit too by my fame, obviously. Because you're looking at trends of me, VJ, everyday trending, so the fans are more drawn to the trends in their channels, so they're distracted, they're scared, less people are going to watch their stuff. That's why the ad revenue for YouTube might increase. That way they make more money, obviously. Now that I'm king of VJ, right? That's how crazy it is, man. Yeah, it's like the end of the world when Ivan's king. Yeah, it's like the end of the world. That's the feeling you have, right? It's like the end of the world when Ivan's king with VJ. Yeah, it's crazy. Yo, I mean, it's not fair, man. You're too special. Like, once you start that films with VJ and you're a movie star, like, fuck, like, we feel like all our careers are over, Ivan. It's not fair. We can't compete with you, man. Yeah, all actors can't compete with VJ. We're too special, right? Yeah, there you go. Don't hate me. Yeah. Yeah. So I have even John Campia, yeah, Rabbit has almost 14 million subscribers on his channel. John Campia, Rame Burnett, Overlord DVD, Midnight Edge, Nerdrotic. These are all big YouTubers. They're gonna panic a little bit. Nerd the Ring Star Series, they're gonna have a little bit of a panic. But I hope my my views stay consistent. I don't lose any views, man. That's their worry, obviously. Because the fans are just distracted by me just trends. It's crazy. Yeah. And that's one reason why the gatekeepers are making use of the Cosmos, Ivan, because you're fucking with their money a little bit, and like you're affecting the economy. I'm so powerful. We just so powerful. We're affecting the economy, honestly, a little bit. Guys, Sarah. Yeah. So all those successful people see you as a thief. Yeah, they see Ivan, O'Mara, and VJ as thieves because when we're king, it's a monopoly. All the attention is drawn to Ivan and VJ. They're now outside attention. They're scared less people will tune into their channels, which means less money for them. Less people will buy their stuff for their business that they own. Like the YouTubers and Hollywood celebrities, so they see me VJ as thieves because we're too powerful. And that's why you guys lock the doors on me. But I told you guys, I deserve to be that rich. I'm the great universe. I deserve to be that rich. Look at my life at VJ, man. I created this, but you didn't. It's not fair that I'm poor and you guys get to make your money, man. I live the life and I'm a fucking poor bum. It's not fair. Like I'm the creator of the universe. I deserve to be that rich, guys, and you know it. Oh, he was down. Yeah. Will some channels be affected by your fame? Of course. Many thousands of channels are gonna be affected by me reach's fame. Like some of the YouTubers are gonna be pissed off, man. Like because Ivan's king, less fans are tuning into my videos now. I'm making less money, and they're pissed off. And some channels might even not exist because they're not making that much revenue anymore. Obviously, but a good chunk of them will be fine. Obviously, the big channels should be fine. But they're going to be a bit affected by my fame, obviously. Chances are a bit less people will be tuning into the videos. In some cases right now. They're distracted by the trends, right? There you go. They're distracted by the trends. They're distracted by me and VJ Skyscraper's company. Like, once the website's open for launch, the whole world will be tuning into that every day, man. Like, reading all the news, seeing all the magazine pictures and everything. Yeah, it's crazy. Guys and Sarah? So Ivan, it is a monopoly. Yeah, the majority of the money goes to me and VJ in the entertainment industry. Ivan and VJ are sucking some profits from us because all the fans are all lined up to buy their stuff, but they don't really care that much about our stuff compared to the way they care about Ivan and VJ's stuff, right? Brands like the fans care way more about me and VJ Zane's brand than they do these Hollywood brands and these YouTuber brands. Guys, I'm sorry. That's my point, right? Yeah, I don't make them. Yeah, they were left behind. That's why they feel like shit too. Forget that word. Oh. Yeah. That's why all the Hollywood actors are banking these things everywhere because they know as long as they're in my movie, their career feels like it means something. It doesn't feel like it's over or worthless and like no one cares about your stuff anymore, right? Your career anymore. Even though it's not worthless and it's not over, they have that feeling of it feeling over and worthless because they're all the side tension. I and VJ are the main event for Zamus. Got some Sarah. Yeah. That's how bad it is. Yeah, man. I said to them, we got here, right? Yeah, man. So Hollywood actors feel like shit. Yeah, even the A-list actors who are doing big budget movies, 250 million budget movies, even they feel like shit. They're doing a big franchise, a big budget movie. Even the A-listers feel like shit in Hollywood, and they feel like their career is over, even though it's not over. They feel like it's over because of the side tension. Hollywood's paying them $20-30 million. They're making a lot of money, and now because they're not the main event, they still feel like shit because their movies are the side attention. Fans are drawn to their stuff, but they're sidetracked by Ivan and VJ's fame. That's what they really care more about. Oh, and VJ's movie and their trends and everything than those movies in Hollywood. So when news outlets talk about like this A-list actor signed this mega deal with this movie, the fans will tune into that, but they don't really care that much about that. They care way more about Zaynus. That's my point, right? Yeah. That's what guaranteed the prices will soar. Hollywood might raise the ticket prices to maybe $17, $18 once I'm king. That way they can make their money, because they have to make their money, obviously. Yeah, we have to raise the ticket prices. That way we can make our $600, $800 billion for our franchises. Because our movies are a side attention. Ivan's movie is the main event with VJ. Guaranteed the ticket prices are going to go up to at least $16.50, $17 for a ticket. I guarantee that. Obviously. Yeah. Sarah? So even when the Hollywood actors are featured at red card events and everything, they still feel like shit. Yeah, they do. They're famous, living the life. They're featured at red card events. They do parties at the executive houses. The executives in Hollywood take them out to dinner. You guys see what I'm saying? But they still feel like shit because Ivan and VJ's Zaynus movie is the main event. They're trending on every day, man. The main event, man, on X. And they're the side tension, obviously. They still feel like shit. I'm talking about big budget movies that A-list actors do. Like, they do all these big budget movies, and those guys even feel like shit too. Because they know their movies is side tension. Ivan and VJ's Zaynus movie is the main event. It's not the side tension. Yeah. That's why VJ made that Better Than You song, because me or her boss, man. Yeah, man. VJ's now boss and queen with Ivan, right? Boss together. Yeah, man. Almost under, guys. I'll talk for 50 minutes. That's good enough, right? Hope you guys enjoying this amazing show from Ivan. Yeah. So everyone in the entertainment industry, whether reality television, game shows, movies, television, YouTube, that's all part of the entertainment industry. Even games too. Obviously, even the people who work in the gaming industry are gonna feel like shit because even the games now are the side tension. IWJ's game for Zaynus is the main event too. Obviously, even the people who work in the game industry feel like shit. Because I can pump up better quality games than even those guys. As the most expensive game, I think, was Elden Ring. Elden Ring was made for $200 million. I'm making Zaynus for $600 million for the game. The greatest game I'm making for $700 million. So a revolutionary technology for games, and playing as IMVG in the game is glory. That's what even those guys feel like shit. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. All these YouTubers are making all these videos on YouTube. While they're making all these videos, I and VG are living a life trending on X with the Hollywood Zaynus stars, and the fans are crazy, and they feel like total shit, man. It feels like as if no one's watching your video. No one cares about your videos when you make your live videos and all stuff, right? For the YouTubers, right? The shitty feeling. Fans will still watch it, obviously, but they have that feeling like no one cares about their stuff anymore, right? Yeah. It's actually funny. Yeah. It feels like as if no one's watching their stuff. Even though they have fans watching it, it feels like they don't, yeah. Even though I have some fans tuning in, it feels like these fans don't really care about my stuff anymore. They only care about IWG's movie and the life they're living and all that stuff. They feel like shit, those guys. Yeah, YouTubers, right? And Hollywood actors, Hollywood singers, the music, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I feel like shit, those guys, right? Yeah. I think I'm gonna take another shower after this. Because I'm fucking cold. I took a shower around 1. Right now it's 5 o'clock. I'll take another shower. Now I might take another one around 9. Sometimes I take 3 showers in the wintertime because it's fucking cold. I just run like hot water over my body for like 10 minutes while the video gets uploaded. Yeah, that's what I do, right? Yeah. Obviously. So the people working, the famous people in the entertainment industry, as you just mentioned, Ivan, they worry about their fans. Yeah, they worry about the fans. They worry about their income too. Will this affect my income? Because right now, a lot of these YouTubers make a lot of money. You guys, what I'm saying? The Hollywood actors make a lot of money. They're scared about their career, like their income, their fans. They have that worry. A little bit, right? A little bit of a panic. It's not a huge panic. A little bit of a panic, right? They have that worry, obviously. Like, man, I hope when Ivan's king, I maintain my current income. My income doesn't decrease. They're scared their income might decrease. The YouTubers, the Hollywood actors might be scared. The Hollywood might pay them less now because they're the side attention now. You guys what I'm saying? They have that worry about their career. You guys what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You think Hollywood will pay the actors less when you're king? There is a possibility some of the actors might get paid less money now because they're not as valuable to the Hollywood companies now compared to before because they're now the side attention. You guys what I'm saying? Yeah. But chances are most of them will still make the money they make now, but some of them might take pay cuts and that kind of stuff, right? Perhaps, obviously, because the industry is a bit affected by me, BG Scotch name the company. You guys what I'm saying? Yeah. That's something we do really like. We're king, queen, and Scotch and thing will blow out the water. Anyways, guys, here's where I hope you guys enjoyed this amazing show about marriage. I'm saying, peace. Take a shower, enjoy the show. You guys with a beer. Peace out, guys. Don't hate me, I'm saying. Peace, guys. Hope you enjoy the show.